Good morning, guys. Well, here we are again in the car because it is freaking raining again. Like, literally, rain's already on my windshield. It's gloomy. I'm ready for the sun to come out again. Feels like it's been ages. But I had a few things that I wanted to talk about this morning, and it seems to work out. These are good videos just for you guys to listen to, because it's not a reaction. There's really nothing super exciting to look at. So, first of all, love Meg. This woman cannot stop lying to save her life. And look, I understand the world of dishonest influencers. I understand it very well. We've seen it for ages. Meg is not the first person to mislead her audience, nor will she be the last. This is always going to happen. And obviously it's not just influencers, it's celebrities and other, people in your real life who are not celebrities or online will mislead you, especially when there's money to be made, okay? I have this Starbucks cup back here. This has old tea in it. Gross. I need to wash it. And it, by the way, it's not that old. It's like 2 days. So my point is that me saying that influencers are dishonest is not breaking news. I'm not exposing anything that y'all don't know. But when it's such a repeated thing that happens with the same person, I find it to be, it really shows how little self-awareness they have, because we're in the day and age of people having seen this before. So you're not pulling the wool over anyone's eyes. You're not gonna trick people into thinking one way when the facts show the opposite. So what Meg did was she ended up going on her Instagram story and saying, first of all, she was showing these clips of being inside Walmart, looking at these spring dresses, spring wardrobe. Then she goes into why this is why she made Love Meg video.
Walmart right now. Look at these cute dresses. Oh my gosh, I didn't need to do any more shopping, but you're coming home with me. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Look at these. I got these tank tops. These are only like $2. And then I ended up picking up this. And then the red one too. It's the same thing, but so cute.
This is the stupidest thing that I've seen. Literally saying that you had to make a paid service so that you can show clothing, because your niche is cleaning. So God forbid if you showed a try-on haul of spring clothing. And when influencers say that money's not the main motive, money's not the main concern. I hear this so often. If money is not the motive and you're doing this so that you can connect further with your audience and show them a different side of your day-to-day life, I call bullshit a mile away on that. Let's just say that Meg decided to do her little haul and show it on her channel in a YouTube video. I'll tell you guys what would happen. The video would not probably be viewed as much as one of her cleaning videos. But what's that telling her audience? That's telling her audience, I'm not here to restrict content, even though I know that this video is going to get less views than something else. I realize that it's not worth $8, $9 a month, but because I care about my community and I want to give you guys content. That's what you're here for. I'm going to go ahead and put this video out anyway, and I'm just going to take the hit. Nothing's going to happen to her channel. They're not going to strike her channel. They're not going to demonetize her channel. The videos are not going to be viewed as much as something else, but that's okay, because guess what? You're still making money on it. Second, you're telling your subscribers that you are not trying to hide content behind a paywall. The whole notion that YouTube is going to punish her for putting out a different type of content, anyone that believes that, I'm sorry, like, you're gullible. And if you're gullible and you're okay with paying for it, then fine, it's your money. What's that saying to her longtime subscribers? That's saying, if y'all can't afford it and you don't have the money in your cash flow to give me $8.75 a month, then you're not deserving of my content. And I'd be able to cut a little bit of slack if she put up something saying, I'm going to be discussing this true crime case and it's really gory and really tragic, so I'm going to put it behind a paywall. Like I said, I get that not everything is for YouTube, but don't give that line of YouTube is going to penalize you. This is about money. It's about maximizing your profit. Meg has already shown that she is someone who is very greedy. She took 2 PPP loans because from her seat, it's free money from the government. It's not because she needed it. It's not because she was running a business that was impacted by the panini. It has everything to do with the fact that she could take advantage of the system, so she did. And look, I understand that once you're doing social media full time, you do want to make sure that you're generating income. That's obviously part of, why you started doing it full time, because you saw the money and you want to keep it coming, because we all have bills and rent and stuff that we have to pay for. But once it crosses into being greedy and dishonest, I am all for people making money on social media. I think that it's a really cool way to either make a full-time income or generate a second stream of income. When I did that video talking about the reckless financial advice that Meg and her husband were giving out to people, one of the biggest things is, if you can, and if your time allows for it, and if your schedule allows for it, and your mental health capacity and your physical health capacity, if you're in a position where you can get a second stream of income, absolutely do that. That's one of the best pieces of financial advice for someone who might have a goal of, I want to be a homeowner, or I want to be able to buy a better car, or, I want to be able to move. Have a second stream of income. Try to do something that's going to help you financially, and then the money from the second stream of income you can put into a savings account, and that savings account will then become your rainy day fund. How I was talking about, have a little bit of money in savings if you can. And I know that that's not feasible for everyone, but even if it's $100 to start, you can build on that. And if you have the second stream of income, you can have it set up so all that money goes into your savings account, and hopefully you don't have to, break into it. But if you do, it's there. I think Meg is going to continue to try to come up with different reasons why her lovemeg.video adventure had to start. And the other kind of avenue that I think of is how ungrateful she has been for YouTube. And like I said, usually there's something that makes these influencers, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. More importantly, it's the audience on that platform that makes you who you are. And to just completely say, oh, well, now YouTube is the enemy, YouTube is penalizing me, I'm going to get a strike on my channel, and to fester up all of these lies and feed them out to the people that have spent hours and days and weeks and months of their life watching her vacuum her bed. That to me is entitled. It's very just cringeworthy to listen to. And like I said a while ago, I fully understand and I have a lot of compassion for those people who watched her from the time that she was in a trailer up until now, when she's living in this big home, going on extravagant vacations. She's not even remotely close to the person that y'all subscribe to, and you chose to stick around and you chose to continue to support, and now to have it come to this, it sucks. There's no better way to word it, and it's unfortunate. Staying true to your roots is something that's very hard for a lot of people to do, especially once money becomes involved. You can see the transition in a lot of YouTubers. And I'm not saying that certain things shouldn't change. Like, people that aren't on YouTube upgrade their homes, they get a different car, they might be able to travel a little bit more because they got that promotion at work. So that's all very normal to experience. But when we see it with YouTubers, it's usually a much faster incline, and it ends up changing them as a person, where it's not just like, okay, well, I'm the same person, but I just live in a different zip code and I drive a different car now. That's not it at all. It completely changes how they interact with their subscribers, how they view their subscribers. Instead of being supporters, it's a way for them to make more money. The overall entitlement is just so visible, and that's where people start to get frustrated. I think a lot of people started to see Meg for who she was. Not even when she moved from the trailer, that's not it at all, but when she took those 2 PPP loans, her and a lot of other influencers really showed their ass when they did that. Because when you think about who's watching YouTube, it's people that were let go of their jobs. They're stuck at home. They were having to go out and work and expose themselves to everything that was happening, possibly getting sick, possibly losing family members to this, terrible virus. Money was really hard, and most people signed on to YouTube to watch the creators that they spent time with, sometimes every day, if it's a daily uploader, to see those people take advantage of free money from the government and travel and just be so out of touch with what was going on, and to be so careless. I think that's where a lot of people that kind of blew things off in the past really started to sit back and say, hold on, what's really going on here, and who have I been watching, and who is the person that I'm watching now? I think the whole panini, it's funny when I still say panini, but YouTube doesn't like the other word. It really showed a lot of us how short life is, how precious life is, how we want to be spending our time in life. And for a lot of us, watching entitled influencers lie, cheat, and steal their ways to make more money just was no longer it. And I could be off base, but I don't think I'm too far off with that. Someone had sent me a DM and said, what if Meg was honest about her intentions with the lovemeg.video site? And I said, at least people would have had direct information from her on what her intent was. But it's the lies and the dishonesty that will make you lose your argument so quickly, because if you say that YouTube is going to punish your channel and nobody understands unless they're a creator, then other creators are going to hear that and say, whoa, 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 like, that's not what's happening here. Let me give you guys the real truth. When if it would have come from Meg from the get-go, it wouldn't have been a conversation, because she could have said, I want more money and YouTube is not giving me what I want right now, so I'm going to move most of my content to a paid platform. And if you guys want to come, great. If not, I understand that too. I know that money is really tight and I get it. But it's the lack of transparency that always comes around with these exciting announcements that influencers make. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that. Love Meg. She needs to stop lying. Just be upfront with people. Stop lying. Stop saying that YouTube is going to, completely just like send your channel to the bottom of the platform if you upload a Walmart clothing haul. It's not true. So anyway, guys, I'm going to have a productive day. Today is pretty much like my Friday, even though I'm still working Fridays. I'm working at home. So it is a completely different routine. So I'm excited, but either way, I hope you guys are well. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.